Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our continued playthrough of D6 Dungeon Dudes, Dames, Danger Dice, and Dragons. We are about to close in. We're starting turn 6. We are gathering a bunch of our hides. We're getting closer to the end of this, I would think. We got everything has something in it in the hides board. We just got to keep delving it out and making it happen. And to do that, we're going to start right now. Don't need to waste any time. We're going to start with our woodling, of course, and get the now this is another period where I need to do before we get started, I need to do an event because we passed the threshold, and this is also another Hunter's Moon period where the monsters are going to be slightly tougher. So let's get the book out and roll our event. I was going to do it on the end of the last episode, but decided against it. So I think we'll just do it now and get it on. Again, these DM events, or the GM events, are just for fun. They add some flavor. Sometimes they do some significant things, but wow, that's a 4. Really, it was a 12 and a 4. We're just really rolling low. So 4, rush to the brush. It's unclear whether the whispers you've been hearing are rumors or fact, but they've definitely caught your interest. The details vary depending on the teller, but the gist of each story is the same. A benevolent goblin has been promising a vast fortune to one who is swift of foot and strong of heart. Place 2 gold coins on thick brush. The first player to spend an action to get the thick brush collects them. Okay. That is a very simple little thing to do. There's 2 coins on thick brush. We're both real close to getting there, so we'll see if we can get there this turn. It's possible. And let's go on now and start our open gather with our woodling. See what she gets a hold of. All right, we're going to see what we get and what monsters come out. We rolled a 2 for her, 2 coins. Seems to be what I roll most of. We get coins. We got 2 more coins for her, and then we're going to put a monster in the 3 space. Wow, that is back in the fields there. Now 3 monsters in the field. We have to go clear that out, and it's going to be a mushroom. Now we've already got our green spaces filled out, so this would only be valuable as a hide, but that's okay. We'll see how that works out for us. All right, and for our Slayer, a 2 is 2 gold coins as well. Our Dragon Guard Slayer, and there's that. He's got more money than he knows what to do with. But we're going to start with her turn first, and she is already in North Point, where she wanted to take on the mummy that's there and fill the slot that we need. Or not the mummy, rather, but yeah, it's a mummy. Fill the slot that we need to cover that. So let's go with her first action. We're just going to pull right over here, show that we're going to take that first action, and we're going to gather. We still have enough stuff to gather with, so we're going to do that. Let's see, where'd my D4 go? There it is. All right, a 4 is going to be a potion. Okay, so what we're going to do with the potion, I think we're going to do the strict 5, which gives us +2 to our rolls. So I added that. That is action number 1. Action number 2 will be, I think, we're gonna just hang loose right now, I think, with action number 2 and take on the mummy. Let's do that. All right. So I've been taking it kind of cautious, and I think and as a result, I've been beating everything, but we've been using a lot of cards and stuff. We probably could do it faster. I'm worried about a little bit about time, so we're not going to spend a lot of our actions doing other stuff, but we are going to use the Hatchet of No Regrets. Now, if we do take a hit from this, we're going to gain an advantage card. So that is going to replace our D6 with a D8. Unfortunately, he's a D8 plus 4. Take it back. D8 plus 5. The mummy gets a bonus in the dungeon. So we definitely need to do more here, I think, to take this fight on. So we're going to use our strict 5. That's going to give us a +2. Oh, we don't have to use that now. We can use that after. But a D8 plus 5 versus a D8 is not a good proposition. We're going to spend 2 coins to upgrade that to a D12. And because we can do that by getting some holy water, and we're still going to get the benefits of the hatchet. So we spent 2 coins to upgrade to a D12. We've got a D12. If we loop, no bonuses yet, and we got a D8 plus 2, 3. Sorry, 2, 3 plus the Hunter's Moon, so 5. Let's see what we can do here and see if we can pull this off. We got a 9 versus a 2, so it's a 5, 6, 7. We still beat him, even with the bonuses. So we killed the mummy. That was pretty easy. I thought that would be a lot harder for us, but it wasn't. And so the mummy is going to go into that slot right there. And we are on our way. Okay, but we did lose the Hatchet of No Regrets, and we did not take damage, so we don't gain that bonus. She's a little light on stuff now, and to get to where we need to go, we need to do some movement. She does have the flight potion. She could go back to back to the village. Oh, here's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to use our Flightonomous potion to go back to the village, which is a solid 4 moves away. So this is a good thing, because see, we'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and go actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when we get back there, we're going to do a couple things. We're going to empty our backpack out for that's the next of our bounties. That means that we are going to get sorry, not do that, rather this. We're up to 9 turns capable now. That's good. And then we're going to spend the next, wait, do we want to do anything else while we're there? Oh, I forgot, I got to get my 2 gold for killing the mummy as well, so she's got 4 gold. Okay. And do we want to do anything else? We could increase our strength stat to 5. Let's do that. We're going to spend 2 of these gold. We're going to increase our strength stat up to 5. 5. Now we got a 5, 5, 3, 6, so she's doing pretty good. She's doing some good training. And then we're going to spend her next action to move. She will move into Thick Brush, where she collects these 2 gold coins from that event. And then we got 1 more action left, and she will gather while she's there in Thick Brush. All right, let's see what we get. We got a 4. That is going to be a potion again. That seems to be all I roll for her. She does not need the Pharaoh monster. I think we're going to take the Wingzo Flightonomous again to go back to the village if we need to. That seems like a good bet. That is going to mark the end of her turn, though. She doesn't need to do anything else right now. So we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. I don't think we're going to roll to replace any of those. We don't need to right now. I think we're fine. I could destroy the mushroom. Yeah, I think, well, we can do that when we're there. Okay, let's move on to the open gather roll for our Slayer. Okay, there's that die, and that's a 3 and a 2. So a 3 for the Slayer is going to be wild. I think what we're going to do with the Slayer is, he's got 3 items still, good weapons, so he's going to take a potion. I think what we'll do is we will also take the Flightonomous, the Wingzo Flightonomous potion, and then we have a monster going, I think that was 6, right? Yeah, it's in the 6th spot. We're going to have a monster go back to North Point, which is going, ooh, the Golden Dragon, D20 plus 4. That's the toughest of the dragons there, but we could use that if we beat the dragon to fill in any monster spot that we need. And then a 3 on our Woodling is going to be an advantage card, so she's going to get this. Looks like poop. I guess it's time to play a little dirty. Oh, it's dirt. Okay. +1 combat roll. So she's got a +2 combat roll and a +1 combat roll, but no weapons right now, so we're going to have to see what we can do about that. Then it's going to be his turn. He's feeling pretty beefy. His first action, well, before he goes anywhere, he's spending a couple gold to, wait, yeah, he can get one more advantage card. He's going to spend a couple gold to get 1 more advantage card. Let's see. I grabbed that old shovel over there and use it to finish off the monster. +1 combat. Alright, fair enough. And then for his first action, he is going to move into this space. He's got lots to do there. We are going to use something from our board right here. Destroy a monster in your space. Gain no benefit from that monster. Boom. I don't want the... I'm going to get rid of the mushroom. We don't need it. So we're going to blow it up. It is gone. We don't get any benefit from it. Now we don't have to fight as much there, but we got 2 things that will be useful to us, I think. I believe. Yeah, not that much. But we do have to get something in the fields. We need the orc, which will be useful to us. So we're going to take that orc on right now before we spend any other actions. Okay, here we are. We're engaging this orc. It is D4 plus 4. So we got to do something pretty good here. Sorry, D8 plus 4. We got the D8 right there. I have another hatchet. Oh wait, that's supposed to be discarded, I think. Yeah. Put it in the wrong pile. So he's got these 3 items. The D10 anvil hammer, +1 combat. He's got this nature's tongue, gain an extra coin. I think we're going to use that and kill this. Well, that seems like overkill. I think we're going to use it. Well, but it's +4. This one gives us +1, so this will give us a D10 +1. We'll use that. D10 +1. So we're a little better right now. We still have skills left. I still have brute force. And rerolls. We got rerolls as well. And it is in, oh wait, he's in the hills, isn't he? No, forests? Hills. So he's got both. So he's actually D8 +5 again. So we're in that scenario where we're at D8 +5. I think we're going to do that. That makes more sense right now. Still could lose, but we're going to take the Nature's Tongue and we're going to try and beat this guy down. We have some stuff that we can do still to do that, including, like I said, rerolls and that. So let's see what we get. D8 +5 versus a D20. Ouch. Well, that is as high as he can get. So a 13. We are definitely going to spend a couple coins to drink some dog mud, which is going to give us a reroll. And let's see what we get. Come on, baby. This was a 8. We know that. So an 8 still not going to be enough. Not enough. And so we're going to do that again. We can keep going until we're out of cash. We're going to be out of cash with one more of these. A 14. Okay, so that's going to be an 8. That was a 13. A 14. So we got it. But it cost us to do that. So we got this orc out of the pool. And we are in the fields. So we're going to match it to this bounty card. It's going to go in this pack, and this guy goes back in the bag, and then we're going to roll for another one. Plus we get 2 gold back for killing it. There we go, 2 gold back for killing it. And these 2 go back. We're going to roll this die. Let's see, it's going to go in this 9 space. So back in the swamp, way up in the top. It is going to be a werewolf up in the swamp, okay? Doesn't help us, but we can pull that werewolf to us in the fields and try and beat it. Alright, that is going to be the end of that fight. That was a good fight. He's still got 2 actions left and a few coins left to do things with. He still has to take on, before he tries to get out of space, he still has to take on that bone banshee. But I think we're going to spend a second action to gather. We got stuff we can gather. The only thing I don't want to roll is a 4. A 3, good. Okay, wild. We're going to take an advantage card since he used them. Oh wow, we're just getting this stuff now. I've thrown everything I have at it, well, almost everything. +3 combat roll if you have at least 3 coins. We do. That might be good to use right now. All right, let's we got one more action left, but let's take on. We could just no, we'll take on this this guy first. We're going to take on the bone banshee that's in our space and get rid of it. So there we are. It is a D4, so it's kind of wimpy. Where's the black D4 gone? Right now. There we go. Black D4. We're a D6, but we're going to use our broadsword ability. Why the heck not? We're going to use that. Well, do we want to use that here or do we want to use it later? Yeah, I still have this hammer. Yeah, we'll use that. We're going to use our broadsword ability, which will give us a D10. And that will help us quite a bit. So let's do that. Remember, this little guy here is a D4 +2. So he's a 4 +2. We're just a D10. But that's okay. We got stuff we can do. Let's roll and see what we get. We rolled a 1, so that was really bad. He rolled a 3, so he's at a 5. We're going to have to spend another 2 coins to re-roll. A 3 is not going to get us there. We've got to get to a 5. I mean, I can get us to a 5. We're going to spend the last 2. Well, let's do this. We'll spend... Since I have 3 coins, right? No, I don't anymore. I have 2. Bummer, I can't do that. So I'm going to have to spend these last 2 coins to re-roll and hope we get lucky. Let's hope we get lucky. This might be our first damage. 7. No, we got him. Okay. But it cost us. Okay. So we killed this guy. We're going to get 2 coins back for beating him. There we go. And then we're going to beat him down. Now, I don't have a space for him. We've already got one of these in the pool. So if I look on his board, we don't have a space for this either. These guys are not necessary for him to collect. So we're just going to put it here in our wild hide slot. He gets 2 of those. He can convert one to a specialty slide. Hide, rather. And so that's going to be that his... he's still got 1 more action left to go. He's going to spend his Pheromonster, lure a monster into your space. We're going to lure... This is kind of risky. We're going to lure this werewolf because we need one of these in the fields. We're going to lure him to the fields. Now I can get away because I have a Phletonomus potion. And then we're going to take him on, but not after we spend our last action to do a gather roll. Since I can now get everything back, might as well do it. A 1 is going to be an advantage card. That's not bad for us. Dragon's Teeth, D8 +1 to combat. Okay. And then we're going to take this werewolf on. Now he's going to be kind of tough. He doesn't get any special bonuses, but he's a D8 +1 already, so he's a D8 +3. Oops, got the wrong thing. A D8 +3, so he's going to have a D8. And we're going to have nothing right now, but we're going to take the hammer, the anvil, whatever. Anvil hammer, which is a D10 +1 right now. And we got lots of things we can add to it. And 2 coins to spend for just 1 reroll. Let's see what we get. So this is a D8 +3, so that's a 6 and a 1. God, we're just really rolling horribly. So we'll reroll it. Our first rolls are bad. We've used all our money rerolling. A 3. Well, I can beat him because he's got a 3. He's 6 right now. And I can go... I got +1 here, plus this. Oh, wait, I can't use that, can I? No, I don't have any money. I can't reroll. This might be our first hit. I might take a point of damage. Yep, we're going to take a point of damage. So, boom, there's that. We took a hit, and we did not kill it, and now the hammer's gone. That is bad. So now what we have is I can use this D8. We can try and get lucky. Might as well give it another shot. I'm going to use that. Still gives us a +1, but we're at a D8 now. He's at a D8 +3. We're at a D8 +1. I still can get up. I can get up to a +2, +3 right now. So let's see what we roll. Maybe we'll get lucky. A 4 and a 2. So it's a 3, 4, 5. It's a 5. I need to get a +2. We can do that. I'm going to use this shovel to finish him off, and then I'll use our last skill. This was costly. Brute force to get another +1 to our combat roll. That will do him in. But it also gives us this. So now we're going to have 2 of those. I'm going to put him back in the bag. The werewolf. These cards go. That was very costly, but it got us a whole bunch of stuff this turn. Clean all this up and see where's the next monster goes. It's going in 3. That's going to be right back where he's at. So he's going to fly back home in a second. It's a Minotaur, or Hellhound now. We need a Hellhound, actually. That's good that it's there. It's going right where we belong, where we need it. And we only have 1 of these left to advance our turns. So we got to make sure we get a move on. That was a pretty good turn, even though we had to fight all these tougher critters. But then he's going to end it with using his Phletonomus, Wingzo potion to fly back home, where for free he will empty his pack out. For these last 2 bounty cards, we've got 1 more left on the board, and that's going to go 1, 2. We're going to be fine, I think. I think we got this kind of in the bag. Well, that's not true. We have a lot of monsters we have to defeat first. But that is going to be the end of the turn for him. He can't do anything else, so we're going to go to his rest action. And we've got 1 thing to roll on the collections board. So let's do that. We'll roll and see. We got a 10. That's an 11. We got a 10, which is already filled, so we're going to go to an 8. It's already filled. 7. We'll just go down the chain. So we got the ability to destroy a monster. That's okay. We might re-roll that next turn. I don't think we need it. But that is going to be the end of his turn and the end of the round. So we're going to tick that up 1 more. And then, I always forget, I need to give him 2 coins for killing that bounty. He's got 1 meager card left. He is back in the village, so we're going to recover his health. That's that. Now we're going to go do our gather roll, our open gather roll for our woodling. See what she gets. Hopefully she gets something decent. A 3 and a... What's a 3? A 3 is an advantage card. We'll take it. And a monster going into the fields again. The Father's Whip. It's ranged with a D6. At least it's ranged. But she can do that anytime with her skill. While he was back, actually, he is going to use these 2 coins to get back 2 of his skills, because all 3 of them are taken up. So he'll take his broadsword and his berserk back. And then, so she got a 3 and a 3, so now we have to get a monster out. It's going to be an orc back in the Amity Fields. We do not need any of those creatures, so that's not worth it to us at all. Well, the only thing we have left is Undead in the Swamp. So if we can just get the board filled with what we need, we're in good shape. We can kill that dragon to get anything. That'd be helpful. But the dragon's tough. It's a D20 plus 4, so that's going to be a rough one. Okay, that is that. Now for the 3 for the barbarian, it's wild, so I think he will take a advantage card as well. He got Nature's Teeth, D12. Gain an extra coin if you win this combat. Okay. Good, good. All right. That's it for the open gather. Now it's going to be the Woodling's actual actions. Okay, so for her first action, she's going to spend a coin to rent a horse and move. So she's moving. She's going to go 1, 2 down to here, down to the... because if we get that Hellhound, that's going to fulfill an obligation for us. On our board, and then we can get the Minotaur too that's next door, maybe pull it in from next door. We don't have that potion currently, but that's okay, we can still move. However, while we're there, she's going to take a second action to gather. Please don't roll a 4. Of course! God, she's wasted so many gathers because she already has her potions. I could switch to a different potion. No, we'll leave it the way it is. She will then spend her third action to try that again before we have to fight, so we can have some stuff. A 4. Okay, 2 wasted gather rolls. Nice. That's bad odds. Alright, but anyway, we're going to take on this Hellhound. It's wimpy. It's a D4 plus 1. No extra bonuses right now. I don't think... Oh, it's in the forest, so it's going to be a D4 plus 2. That's okay. D4 plus 2 is not so bad. There's that. And we're at a D6 plus nothing. We might as well use the Father's Whip just to make sure that we don't get hit back, because that would be nice. And so we got a... So he's at a D4 plus 2, we're at a D6, but I have a couple of things that we can enhance the combat with. Let's see what we get. 2, so that's a 4, so right now I just need a plus 1. We will play the dirt and get a plus 1. That'll do it for us, so the Hellhound was defeated. That is going to give us 2 coins. She's got 2 more coins, and we're going to be able to fill in the Hellhound right there. Alright, we're getting there. Look, we're only a few away. I'm going to get to the end of this episode. I think we might call it, because it's pretty clear we got this in lockdown as far as winning, I think, is concerned, and there's probably some other games you might want to see, but we'll see. We'll play this turn out and see how it goes. Alright, next up, she doesn't have any actions, but she still has to take on this guy here. She has no weapons to do it with. And we just have, all we have is some bonuses. So it's going to be a D8 plus 2, because no hills there. So he's got a D8 plus 2. She's got a D6. But we do have some things we can do to pump that up. She is going to use one of her skills, and that is going to be short bow, so it's ranged and she won't take damage. And then we're going to roll our dice and see what we get. Oh wow, that was pretty good. So it's a 3 right now and a 3. So all we have to do is get a plus 1. That is no problem. We will use her Rigid Thorns ability, which is on her skill board right here, which will give her plus 1, and we'll do this orc in. Now this orc doesn't actually have any value for us other than to be a specialty hide, so we're going to put that in that space, but it's getting us that much closer to winning. And she cleared the fields out again, so there's nothing left there to fight. Good job by her. Okay, let's go on to the open gather roll for... Oh, the end of the turn, we're not going to roll on the board, I don't think. Well, let's roll. Let's roll. We're going to take that Destroy Monster. We don't need it. We're going to change what we got. Let's see. We got a 4. That's going to be a Stat Liquefier. Make a free stat roll. I like that. We'll do that. Okay. And that now we're going to go to the Slayer. Oh, I got to get the 2 coins. Did I get the 2 coins for killing? No, I did not. The second monster. So she's got 2 more coins for killing the orc. Then we go to our Slayer's open gather roll, a 4, which is a potion. He doesn't have any. Doesn't help her. She's already still got 2 potions. He will take his Wingzo Phletonomus potion, which is this little red bottle. And then there's going to be a monster that goes in 2 in Sweetwater Harbor. And it is going to... Ooh, it's going to be another Plant of Eden, so the plants of Eden are getting tougher. Alright, well that's not so bad. We can go kill that thing if we need to. And it is going to be his actions, so let's get to that. He has no money, so his first action is going to be a gather roll, so we can get some stuff. Let's see what he gets. He gets a 3. It's going to be a wild. He's going to take a advantage card. I did some of my best killing in the pouring rain. +2 combat rolls not in a dungeon. Okay, that is fair. And then we're going to move. For our second action, we'll move to Thick Brush. Okay, for our third action, we're going to move down to Sweetwater Harbor. This guy's a D3 plus, or 3+1, just a flat 3+1. So we're going to take that guy on. Let's get him off there, and we're going to fight him. There's actually going to be a reasonable value in this, but it's a 3. We don't roll a die for him. Right now we're a D6, and I have a way to get +2 to a combat roll, so not in a dungeon. We're not in a dungeon. We'll just roll a 4, so he's at a 3, so we got him. And here's what we're going to do with him. We're going to put him there, plus we're going to get 2 coins. So the Plant of Eden did give us 2 coins, and it's going to be a wild hide. Now, when we go back to the village, we can cash in. So, well, when both of these are filled in, you may convert 1 wild hide to any specialty hide of your choice. I think we'll convert this one to this because we don't have any of these out. We just have one of these out on the board. So that's that, and then this goes back in the bag. So we converted that, and that was all of his turns, actually. That's all he gets to do. He does have 2 coins. We could buy something, but we're not going to. We're fine. Where we're at, we still have our D12 Nature's Teeth weapon to use, so that's good. And we're closing in on our objectives. That is good. I do think we have this on lockdown. So I just need 1 more specialty hide for him to get another monster filled in, so we could fill the space, and we would just need these left. So these over here. Let's talk about that board real quick. Now, obviously, if we were playing co-op, we'd want to finish it out, but it's pretty clear right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 turns left to go. I'm pretty confident. Look, he's 1 hide away. We have monsters on the board we can get to do this. We have a goblin and a kobold. We can just pull him in and kill him to get another. That would give him a specialty hide. When he gets to exchange his hides in, he could pick any monster on the board, so we could fill in the Minotaur, even though there's already one on the board, so we probably wouldn't. Probably fill in the owlbear or the gnoll, and basically fill this up and get it done. I think we also have that dragon we could go after. Anyway, I think this gives you a great example of the game. I don't really think playing this out is going to be too exciting after this point, because I think you see that I pulled it off, right? So I think we're going to end it there. Great game, a lot of fun. I think I will like the competitive version better than the co-op version, and I'll tell you why. The reason why is because of the you can really mitigate a lot to score yourself victories. You saw that. You saw how easily it was for me to mitigate things in the game. But what makes it not so easy are these cards. When you're playing in the competitive game, you can place buffs on monsters. The other players can beef the monsters up and make it harder for us to win. And I think that adds a whole nother element to the game that I will appreciate. Game's a lot of fun. I really do enjoy it. It's simple, it's light, it's got a lot of great gimmicks to it that I think the designers put in there. And their book, the D6 book, hardbound cover, like old D&D book, is beautiful. The artwork's beautiful in it. The character stories are great. The game is chock full of stuff. So if you enjoyed this, great, but we're going to end it here because I do have it on lockdown. I don't want to play it out just to show the end of the game. You know what's going to happen. We're going to win. Pretty close to it. So that's going to be the end of that. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you really enjoyed that. We're going to be playing something else really soon, like very soon, and get that to the table. So thanks, and I will see you in the next episode of something. And by the way, if you're interested in doing some role-playing, let me know. I am recruiting a variety of people to do a bunch of one-shot role-playing games. Just, a commitment of 3 to 4 hours one time, maybe a few extra minutes or a half hour for setup, and that's it. So if you would enjoy that, please let me know and sign up and come on board. Just let me know in chat or IM me or whatever, and I'd be happy to have you. You will need a couple of tools like a webcam and some other little things, but nothing too crazy that you probably don't already have. But thanks. I'll talk to you in the next episode. Take care. Next episode of something. And this will be the end of our D6 series. Thanks. Bye-bye.